Hello my craft friends, Tracy here with Sweet Bay Lane. Are you ready to DIY some fun projects that are going to help you kick off your summer season? If so, let's go ahead and dive in. For our first DIY, you're going to need 3 pieces of 2x4, one measuring 7 inches, one measuring 6 inches, and the other measuring 5 inches. We're going to start by painting the larger one this navy blue color. After we have the navy blue painted, we're going to lighten it up with some white and paint our middle piece, the lighter blue. Now that we have the middle one done, we're going to set it aside, bring back in our smaller one, add a little bit more of the white paint, and paint that one a lighter blue. Now that we have all 3 pieces painted and they've dried, I'm going to take mine out and distress them with this 80 grit sandpaper. I think it gives them a nice weathered look. Now that we have them distressed, we're going to line them up and glue them together with some hot glue. Now that we have them glued together, we're going to add some decals. I printed these 3 up on my Silhouette Cameo machine in a permanent white matte vinyl. The top block says flip-flops, the middle says seashells, and the bottom says beach. Then we're going to add some ribbon. I purchased this from Hobby Lobby. It's a beautiful starfish ribbon, and we're going to string it across the top of our wood stack, making sure not to wrap it completely around or our piece will not sit flat on our surface. So you'll just hem your ribbon and then glue it in place. String it across your wood stack and glue it the same way on the other side. And once you're done, your piece will look something like this. Now you could stop here, but I'm going to add a bow using the same starfish ribbon to the top of my wood stack. Once I had my bow glued on, I dovetailed the ribbon tails, and then I glued a seashell to the center of my bow, just to give it a little bit more of that beach feel. Then we're left with this cute little stack. I think it's adorable. What do you guys think? And you can also use it with any theme you prefer using this same style of stacked blocks. Now moving on to DIY number 2. For this DIY, it's going to be very simple. We're going to be using that starfish ribbon again, a sign, it's a metal sign from Dollar General, and we'll also be using this wood plank from Walmart. We start by removing all the tags from our pieces. Once we have that done, we're going to sand the back of our metal hello sign. Sanding the back of our metal sign helps the glue attach to the back of the metal sign, which then helps it attach to our wood plank. Also, when you're doing this, make sure that you're very careful because that sign gets very hot with that hot glue behind it. Then we'll have something that looks like this, but we're not finished. We're going to take that ribbon and we're going to glue it on the ends of our wood board. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We'd love to have you here at Sweet Bay Lane. That looks perfect. Now we're going to embellish it a little bit. I'm going to add a cute little simple bow to the corner of my hello sign. That looks so cute, but we're not done yet because I think it needed something a little more beachy, and I'm going to add this cute natural white starfish. And once I added the starfish, I then gave it a beautiful blue pearl center. And remember, this design can be a lake inspired as well. Now moving on to DIY number 3. For this DIY, we're going to be using one of those 14-inch wood rounds. And we're going to start by painting it this beautiful Key West by Apple Barrel. And once we have it painted, on both sides of course, we're going to sand it with a 220 grit sandpaper. I find sanding it really helps smooth down the surface. Now we're going to add a twine hanger to the back side. I just start by tying the ends in knots and then stapling it to the back side of my board. Once we're done with that, we'll flip it over to the front side and we're going to add a cute little beach themed decal. This one says, "The beach is calling and I must go." We're going to put it towards the top of our wood round. We'll peel off our transfer tape and we're left with this cute little design. Now I took mine out and I spray painted it with this clear Rust-Oleum enamel on both sides. I gave it 3 good coats. I love sealing it because it really makes the color pop. Now that we have it sealed and it's dried, I'm going to be embellishing mine with these 3 beautiful white natural starfish. If you're interested in any of these items, I'll have them listed in my Etsy shop. It's called Sand and Surf Creations, and I'll have the link in the description box below. I love how this turned out, and I think my customers are going to love it as well. I also added 3 pearls to the centers that match the paint perfectly. Now moving on to DIY number 4. Well, basically it's a bonus DIY and it's super simple. We're going to take this little jar and we're going to add this decal that says Seashell Collection with the little seashell. I printed this on my silhouette machine as well in a permanent aqua blue vinyl. Once we peel the transfer tape, we're left with this beautiful collection jar for our seashells. I think this is a very fun project, and you could personalize it. You could make it say the beach that you found the seashells or someone's name. Really, the options are endless with this little jar. I think it's so cute. You could also do it for stones or rocks. Like I collect rocks from different lakes that we travel to, and I have a jar like this with my rock collection as well. Hey, that wraps it up for these DIYs, and if you're still in the DIY crafting spirit, go ahead and click on one of these upcoming videos. And until next time, make sure and keep it crafty.